touchdown carry and more. How about a touchdown? He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. And we are going home.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic night tonight. Unfortunately, the San Francisco Giants lose the second game of this big rivalry series. We lose it 6-1 against and just a really frustrating game. Giants had a lot of opportunities in this game, setting the table. We had 9 hits in the game. We had the Julio Urias in the stretch so many times in this game, and we had the Dodgers on the ropes, and we were a couple key big hits from really putting a number in this game. And it just goes to show the importance of getting the win in the first game of this series. We still have an opportunity to come in here tomorrow, play a great game, play our brand of baseball, and we can win this series, which was our goal coming in. And when you look at this game, it was an opener. The Giants, we've been a bit banged up in the starting rotation. Alex Wood and then Johnny Cueto battling. His start got moved back from Monday to Tuesday. And so anyways, Giants end up going with the opener today. Jay Jackson gets roughed up, unfortunately, giving up 3 runs there in the first inning. Turner gets a home run. I think I want to say Corey Seager also got in on the rally there for the Dodgers in the top of the first. Welcome in, everyone, to the post-game show. We're still feeling great right now. Despite the loss tonight, Giants still in great position. We're still feeling good. We can still win this series tomorrow. So despite a rough one today, we can come right back tomorrow and feel really great and win this series. Let's see. I'd hope welcome in, Linda. Great to see you. I'd hope, so Posey wakes up. Posey got the big, what a game for Posey. 3 hits in the game, and he got the Giants on the board there in the bottom of the first inning with a big RBI single. And that was a big first inning there. We were hoping to get more runs going against Julio Urias there. Tomorrow doesn't look promising either. I think right now, this is going to be tough. It definitely is going to be tough. And so, Rome wasn't building the day, and so you're going into tomorrow. We just got to play our brand of baseball. I feel like we can go in there, have a great chance to win this game. Welcome in, Sebastian Dispo. Great to see you, my friend. Crucial game tomorrow. Absolutely. The last game of the year against the rival Dodgers, and this could be a team that we may end up facing in the postseason. So it's going to be an epic finale tomorrow. Welcome in, Pern, to the post game. How are you doing tonight? MLB wanted it split 1-1, so the dramatic stage will be set up for Game 3. When I think about some of the calls that went against the Giants in this game, you're coming from feeling like that this, no matter what the Giants could do, they just, could not catch a break tonight. The balk, which was just a ridiculous call. That was not a balk at all. The umpires botched that, and then some other questionable calls, and it's just getting tiring. It's getting tiring that we have to continue to be talking about the umpires on the post game shows. Hopefully, they can start doing a better job, and really be held accountable for their actions, because these are crucial games in the standings, and every game matters right now. So we let's see, Travis, welcome in. AM Echo Sky, how are you doing tonight? What a disappointing game tonight. Still, I'm a straight up Giants fan, and we have tomorrow night's game against the Dodgers. We got a great opportunity tomorrow to come in and win this series. So we're, despite the rough one tonight, still feeling good. I mean, the huge win last night was so huge. We knew that it was going to be tough facing the Dodgers in this series. And so to get that win last night was huge, and we can still win this series with a win tomorrow. We do not have the pitching probables, or the Giants have not announced yet who is going to be starting. So we'll have to see if we can get word on that. Other than bats really need to wake that up. Our pitching also needs to pitch lights out. Absolutely. Yeah, the offense, I mean, we've been setting the table. We just got to start getting those big hits again. In the Milwaukee series, yeah, the offense kind of got, cooled down just a bit. And then, here against the Dodgers, that we haven't been able to push across as many runs as we would like. So definitely, we would really like to see the offense be putting up some more runs so they can, get back to doing what they've been doing best. And so, I mean, it's just been, just a small rough stretch that the Giants had been on in this last week. That the last two for tonight's game, we've been getting on track. We had the big inning on against the Brewers on Thursday. Ruff got the big hit, and Tyro Strada with the 3-run home run. We barely won last night, where it was a bullpen game for the Dodgers, and tonight our butts get handed to us on our bullpen game. What does that tell you? I feel like this loss was not too. I mean, for me, I feel like it wasn't that bad of a loss. I mean, we lost 6-1, but we've seen this Dodgers offense. They can put up double-digit runs, and so I think the pitching did a pretty decent job, considering that Jay Jackson unfortunately had given up 3 runs in the first inning tonight. So for our bullpen to allow them to just 3 runs the rest of the game, they did get 2 runs there in the 9th inning. So that was a bit tough there. And so, yeah, we just got to bounce back. Giants have proven all year we are the most resilient team in all of baseball. So we are going to come back from this. And welcome in, Tyler Burbeck. How are you doing tonight? I'm disappointed that our offense isn't stepping up. I'm saddened by our hitting. Totally feel you. It's just weird right now to not be getting these big hits that, we have been getting all year and have been so accustomed to getting. So definitely looking for this offense to get back on track and, to get back to doing what they have done best all year. Last night's win was funny. Love seeing Justin Turner make mistakes. I never forgave him for that selfie pose he did a few years ago. I remember, and I do not like him. Yeah, I think, in my opinion, Justin Turner, he can do things that I think can rub you the wrong way. And, last night, I think, I got to correct myself. I think in the postgame yesterday, I was saying Corey Seager's errant throw. It was Trey Turner. So I just wanted to correct that from the postgame yesterday. I had a feeling I was getting the name wrong. I knew, but it was Trey Turner, second baseman yesterday. The errant throw that pulled Will Smith off the bag at first base. And Justin Turner, he's just been a pest to us, and that in our, I mean, he's just gotten so many big hits over the years. And definitely another one of those bats that you just got to always be containing and making good pitches to. Our pitching has been really good. Like Quintana, been fantastic. Most definitely. He has been terrific, and what a pickup. And, I was excited about the pickup, excited to see what he could do, come in here and, working with the Giants pitching coaches and you're seeing what he can do out there. I mean, his stuff, he's got great stuff. And since he's been pitching with the Giants, he's done a great job. And I feel like, I like that the Giants took a chance on him. You had nothing to lose, but everything to gain. And so those kind of opportunities, the way it worked out very well. Giants have to step up and show up and finish this series strong against the Dodgers. Most definitely, we got to do it. We got to come in here tomorrow. We have got to win this series. We have got to cool off the Dodgers. I'm not sure how many series they have won in a row, but they've probably been on some kind of a run, just like we had been when we had won 9 consecutive series in a row. And so this is going to be what a game we got for tomorrow. Sunday Night Baseball, a 4:08 p.m. start time is going to be absolutely epic. I'm liking our new acquisition. Yep, Quintana. It's been very good despite what his ERA says. And yeah, that was the big key. I remember, when we picked him up and looking at his overall numbers, it doesn't tell you the whole story. He's got great stuff, and I think getting into rhythm for him, and right now, hopefully that's what we're seeing. with Quintana. And so another great addition to the Giants bullpen, another left-hander to go to. And I mean, we have so many great lefties in this bullpen with Jose Alvarez, excuse me, with Harlan Garcia. We got Jake McGee. We picked up Tony Watson back, and now we're adding, we got Jose Quintana in the mix. So this bullpen, and they showed during the game, the graphic, Giants bullpen ERA, third best in the majors, I believe, since August 6th, with a 2.68 ERA. So just as we have been talking a lot on the post-game shows about the bullpen doing such a great job, when you look at the numbers, they have been third best in all of baseball with how well they have been pitching since August 6th with a 2.68 ERA. Just spectacular for this Giants bullpen. And I mean, that's going to be huge at key. When we go into the playoffs, having a great bullpen, that's going to be a huge asset to us. Having a great defense, which, I know then a few games this week we have, it's been uncharacteristic. And today the defense was a bit double checking. We made a couple errors out there. So, the defense, it's just been a bit shaky here, a couple games this past week, but for the most part, all year, we have been among the best defensive teams in all of baseball. Then we got our lineup, and we know our lineup, the damage that they can do, especially with the long ball as well. And unfortunately, we were able to set the table. So we had a lot of runners on base. We were making the Dodgers throw a lot of pitches, getting them in the stretch, getting Julio Urias in the stretch. But we just could not get that one big hit to not get a pair, and to just kind of, played a bunch of runs. And so hopefully we can get those big hits tomorrow. Tomorrow's game is going to be really important. The last game of the year or against the Dodgers. And so let's go out tomorrow and get this win. Let's do it, Giants. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Let me get some water real quick. If Giants are going to do a bullpen game going forward, start Littell or Quintana. Both of them can get you at least 3 to 4 innings. Littell was lights out when he came in. Yeah, I agree with you, Tyler. I think, I would like to see what, Littell or Quintana can do if we have to go a bullpen game. What we saw from Jay Jackson was not good. And so I think, we probably won't see him start an opener again. Jay Jackson has been terrific this year, but tonight it was just a rough one. And so, unfortunately, the situation called for a bullpen game for the Giants, and for that to happen in the most pivotal series of the year, I want to say I think Alex Wood would have been scheduled in this game had he been able to go. And so, hopefully, he's going to be back as soon as possible. And I think. Really big key for this Giants starting, it's going to be a really big key for the Giants starting rotation to get back on track, to get back into rhythm before the postseason, before the playoffs. Logan Webb pitching just so spectacular every time out. He's been incredible. And hopefully with Kevin Gausman, getting that command of his splitter back, we're going to see Gausman, pitching very well. And so, just key for this rotation to get back to doing well. And, we did the best of what we could today in this bullpen game. Just could not get the big hits, but we set the table. And so, we're getting hits. So, we're very close to kind of breaking through again. And, we can go on another big winning streak. And so we're getting down to the final stretch of games. It is September baseball. It doesn't get any more exciting than this with where we are right now, competing for the National League Western Division title. And we are tied for first now, or it's tied for first again after the loss tonight. And so Giants can go back ahead one game in first with a win tomorrow if we can win this series. So it's going to be epic tomorrow. We don't know who is going to be starting for the Giants. We'll have to see as soon as we get an update on that. But we are going to be facing Walker Buehler from the Dodgers, and he pitches very well. So that's going to be a great matchup, and I expect us to have a great game plan against Walker Buehler. We can hit him, and we have hit some really good starters this year, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Welcome in, Alejandro, to the post game. How are you doing tonight? We need Kevin to get us the win tomorrow night. If Kevin Gausman is starting, then that is spectacular. That is awesome. we'll have to see if we get an official if Kevin Gausman is indeed starting the game tomorrow. I'm going to check here just to see if we can. Let's see if let's see who is starting for the game tomorrow. So we're checking real quick here. Of course, tomorrow. So it looks like, yeah, I do not see an announced starter yet. So we'll just have to stay posted. But thank you very much there, Alejandro. Tough to see this offensive slump, but there's plenty of baseball left to right the ship. Welcome in, Cody Garcia. Absolutely right there with you. We got plenty of time to right the ship. You know, the good thing about this situation is that, you know, we're having this stuff happen now rather than say the end of the year and into the postseason. So, you know, I think it's better that we kind of get all of this out of the way here, and then we can get back into our rhythm, get back into our groove, and we are going to be ready to go. The only reason I question Sammy Long is he hasn't really proven himself yet. You know, in my opinion, Sammy Long, he's got incredible stuff. And, you know, I think in the rotation, yeah, I mean, he hasn't proven himself yet, but I think he hasn't had enough opportunities. And, you know, with him having incredible stuff, I still think he can be a really good arm in that bullpen. But tonight, just a really tough one, being that, you know, he gave up a couple runs there in the ninth inning, just struggled. Have to go now. Have a good night, Travis. And let's go, Giants. Resilient SF. Torture season. Go Giants. Beat LA. Thank you so much, AM Echo Sky. Have a great night. Appreciate you as always. And thank you everyone for checking into the show tonight. Have we ever hit Bueller? If not, don't want to waste Gausman. You know, I think, you know, depending on the situation, I feel like we have got to bring, you know, our best out there. So I think if Gausman can go, if he is the one that ends up going tomorrow, then we've got to go with Gausman to try to get this win. And, you know, it's going to be tough. It definitely is going to be tough against Bueller. But, you know, we have a great game plan. And if we grind out at bats, as we have done so well all year, seeing a lot of pitches and, you know, waiting for your pitch to hit, we are going to do a good job. So let's go out there, have a great game plan, and just work a lot of pitches out of Bueller. Get into that Dodgers bullpen so we can score some runs and get some big hits. Also, would not be shocked if Webb gets the ball tomorrow with the division lead on the line. I think moving him up is fine. You know, it's an interesting take, definitely. I think, in my opinion, I think it's, you know, something that you would probably maybe do, say, if it was maybe a wild card 1-game playoff, or, you know, a postseason game. If, say, in a division series, if you're bringing him back for, I think, game 3 possibly or something. I think, you know, you could definitely maybe do something like that, but or game 4. But you know, in this situation, I think being that it's regular season, I don't think the Giants would move up Logan Webb pitch this game, even though, I mean, you would just love to be able to pitch Logan Webb in, you know, this last game, which is going to be such a big game. If we can get this win tomorrow, we're going to be feeling really great. Have you watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Welcome in, Chardell. Yes, I have. That is a great new movie, great classic movie. Absolutely awesome. Go Giants. Go Posey. Go Bryant. Beat LA. Beat LA. Beat LA. We're going to do it tomorrow. We can win this series with a win tomorrow. So we're still feeling good, feeling great, you know, despite the rough loss tonight. Just a tough one. You know, these games are going to happen. And so we just got to come back tomorrow and, you know, we can right the ship. And so we got it. Go Yashtrinsky, player of the game, going with Buster Posey and Chris Bryant. Absolutely spectacular. Fantastic picks there, Tyler. Posey with 3 hits in the game, and he knocked in the Giants' first run there in the first inning with an RBI single, and Chris Bryant with 2 hits in the game. And since he has gotten here to San Francisco, he has been red hot. Chris Bryant has been spectacular, hitting the long ball, picking up a lot of base hits, driving in runs. It has been spectacular to see. Absolutely awesome. Let me get some water real quick. Go Flores. Yeah, and hopefully Flores is going to be back soon. I think he was battling a hamstring from the game the other day. So Giants, we have been battling a lot of injuries, and it's just been tough. And so right now we just got to keep grinding it out. It has been spectacular. And here we are in September. Couldn't ask for anything better. We're tied for first place at the moment with 26 games to go. This is the final stretch, and we are ready for it. We cannot wait for it. This is going to be so much fun. And I'm so excited to be here to enjoy this journey with all of you here, to see what's going to happen in another incredible, historic San Francisco Giants season. Let's make some history this year. This is the year we can do it. Our goal to win a World Series in 2021. That is our goal. And first goal is winning this division, winning the National League West. And as long as we take it one game at a time, at bat by at bat, and game by game, we're going to get there, and we can do it. Could we see Steven Duggar called up tomorrow and Dubon back down to AAA since against versus Buehler? That's an interesting take. I haven't seen how well Steven Duggar has been hitting down there. And, I think Steven Duggar, it was surprising to see him, get called back down. If I'm not mistaken, that he did get called back down, because he was hitting very well for quite a good period of time. I would love to see him in there tomorrow versus Buehler. But I think with Dubon coming back, I don't think send Dubon back again that soon. But, you never know. We've seen sometimes these players go from AAA back to the big leagues, back and forth. We're going to have to see. Tomorrow's game is so important. And facing Walker Buehler, pitcher that, historically lifetime we have struggled against, is going to be key tomorrow. Just go in there with a great game plan, grind out at bats, and wait for your pitch to hit there. Steven Duggar hitting .333 down in AAA. Thank you very much for that update, Tyler. That is spectacular. Steven Duggar, absolutely incredible. He was hitting so well this year, and so that's awesome. So definitely it's going to be fun to see him get called back up, and it's going to be awesome. When he says Buehler, such a funny scene starring Matthew Broderick. Absolutely awesome. That movie, such a classic. Favorite actor. That is incredible. Chardell, that is awesome. Absolutely awesome there. And so taking a look at the offensive highlights for the San Francisco Giants in this game, Chris Bryant with a big hit. He had 2 hits in the game, 2 for 4, hitting .269 now. And he's got, I think, 24 home runs with 65 RBIs. So having a really great season. Posey goes 3 for 3 in this game. He is hitting .305 on the year. Absolutely spectacular. And he got got an RBI single in the first inning, and we were hoping we were going to be scoring a lot more runs tonight. And, that first inning we had Julio Urias on the ropes there, but we just could not, tonight we were able to set the table, but just came up short, getting the big hit. And so just tough there. Dubon picks up a base hit tonight, going 1 for 3. He is hitting .232 season. And Austin Slater, he picks up a base hit, going 1 for 3. And so, for the Giants tonight, getting 9 hits in the game, but just unable to, get the big hits to, propel them, up in the, to get the big hits that we needed. Let me get some water real quick. And we're taking a look at the bullpen for tonight. Jackson does get the start in the opener, giving up 3 runs tonight. Walks 2, gives up 1 hit on the home run to Justin Turner, and strikes out 1 in the game. And Harlan Garcia, he comes in after Jay Jackson. Garcia goes 2 2/3 innings. And, we have seen Harlan Garcia be able to pitch multiple innings. The game that I went to on Monday against the Brewers, he went, I think it was 3 2/3 innings. So, pitching very well, or pitching multiple innings. So that's a nice asset that Harlan Garcia can do for us. Steven Duggar on the Giants almost has 28 RBIs, which is just 2 RBIs behind Donnie Barrels. It's possible Duggar could be brought and Dubon sent back down. Yeah, you're right, Tyler. I would definitely agree that it definitely is a realistic possibility that Dubon could get sent back down and Duggar could get called back up, especially with Duggar hitting as well as he is hitting right now down in AAA, definitely making the case to get called back up. And so, I definitely think we will see Steven Duggar back most definitely during September. Love the scene when the economics teacher, played by Ben Stein, is taking attendance and notices some absences, and he keeps saying Bueller, 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 Bueller. Yeah, but we're going to get him tomorrow. We are going to get him tomorrow. And so we got a good game plan. We are ready to go tomorrow to win this series. The last matchup of the year between the San Francisco Giants and rival Los Angeles Dodgers. This is going to be epic tomorrow. Cannot wait for it on Sunday Night Baseball, a 4:08 p.m. start time. Now, after Harlan Garcia, in came Jose Alvarez, and Jose Alvarez has been spectacular this year. He has been an incredibly reliable arm to rely on in this Giants bullpen. He pitches a sharp paint, and he has got a 2.33 ERA on the season. Just absolutely, he's just been spectacular this year. And then you had Zach Littell coming in. He does give up a run in his outing tonight, going an inning and a third, allowing 1 hit. Did strike out a couple there, walked 1. And then in came Quintana, and Quintana was very impressive. And since Giants claimed him off waivers, and Quintana has been spectacular for us. And so another great left-handed reliever, a great left-handed arm to go to in that Giants bullpen, and just spectacular. I mean, this bullpen, since August 6th, they have the 3rd best ERA in all of baseball in the bullpen, with a 2.68 ERA. So they have been spectacular, and so really great to see. Brebbia comes in after Quintana there. He gets an out, or he pitches an inning, strikes out 2. And then Caleb Berger was spectacular in his inning of work, going 1 inning and on the season with a 0.47 ERA. Caleb Berger has just been spectacular and a great lefty to go. It's a play on. It's a play on Walker Bueller's last name. Yeah. Oh, I got you, Chardell. I got you. That is a good one. That is, I will be honest. I missed that the first time, but now I got it now. So a really great one there. And that's how we got to do it tomorrow. We are coming tomorrow. We are ready to take down the Dodgers. We're going to do it. We got to win this series. Really looking forward to it. And it's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. So cannot wait for it. And, Giants, it's going to be key to get some big hits tomorrow. Work the count against Walker Buehler. Do what the Giants have done so well all year. We're averaging 4+ pitches seen per plate appearance. And that's really great because, the great thing about work the count is that, you're able to get into opposing teams' bullpens earlier in the game. And you're able to get them tired out. And so, then you're more likely to see hittable pitches. When the pitchers are tired, they're more likely to leave stuff up in the zone and leave hittable pitches up there. So Giants, we can go in there tomorrow, grind out at bats. We've been the best 2-out RBI team, among the best with 2-out RBIs this year. And we have been just so spectacular and hitting the most home runs in all of baseball. Just incredible. Let me get some water real quick. Let's see. Makes me laugh. That scene from the movie makes me laugh so much. I have knots in my stomach, and it's so hilarious. That is so funny, Chardell. If Logan Webb starts tomorrow, it is a Hail Mary move by Giants because remember, if the Giants win tomorrow, we own the key tiebreaker over the Dodgers for the division. That is very key. If I'm not mistaken, I think Giants Dodgers are evened up with the records against each other. I would have to double check on that. Or we might be 1 game up on them. So we might officially, own that tiebreaker. So, I don't think we will. I agree with you, Tyler. I think it would be a Hail Mary move to start Logan Webb tomorrow. And so I don't think, excuse me, I don't think Giants will go that route. He'll make his regularly scheduled start when his turn comes up in the rotation. But whoever we have going tomorrow, let's just hope that they step up big time, because this is going to be such a pivotal game. It's not a must-win game, but you would love to be coming out of this series, coming out of the weekend in first place, a game up rather than a game out of first place. So a lot at stake tomorrow. First place for grabs. First place on the line tomorrow. Cannot wait for it. It is going to be epic. It is going to be a ton of fun. We are currently evened up. Currently evened up. So whoever gets the win tomorrow is going to be going a game up in first place. So this is going to be epic tomorrow. Yeah, we just got to go out there and get this win. And then we're going to Colorado and Chicago coming in. So we'll be going on the road. And, as we know, Colorado, that has been historically a tough place for the Giants to play. And so, we know it's not going to be easy there, but I expect us to go in there, play great baseball. And let's hope we can pick up some wins there, win that series. And so, tomorrow's big game is going to be so huge. This game, final game against the Dodgers. Cannot wait for it. We're going to get a good night's sleep tonight and be ready to go tomorrow. Bring the energy, Giants fans. If you're going to Oracle Park tomorrow, let's do it. Let's get this win tomorrow. Beat LA. We got it. We are going to do it. And so we are going to bounce back. And so let's do it. Let's do it, Giants fans. We can do it. And welcome in, everyone, to the post-game show. Glad you joined us tonight. Unfortunately, tonight for the Giants, a really tough one tonight. We lose a really frustrating one, 6-1. This game was close. It was 3. The Dodgers had 3 runs for most of this game, and it was the 3-1 ball game. And so, we had set the table numerous times in this game. We did a great job getting base hits, getting runners on base. So we had Julio Urias in the stretch a good amount in the game. Urias, he goes 5 2/3 innings, allowing 8 hits in the game, 1 run, 8 strikeouts. The fact that he allowed 8 hits, but we only got 1 run off of him, that's just frustrating. We had him on the ropes so many times in this game. But the good thing is I think, that we are really close to breaking out. And so, it wasn't like we only got a couple hits in the game. We got 9 hits in the game. So some nights 9 hits is enough to score 4 or 5 runs. But tonight, it just was a tough night. I would love to come out of tomorrow with a key tiebreaker for critical postseason seeding, because if we are tied or if we have a tied record with the Dodgers, we hold the tiebreaker over LA, which we would win. And that would be so huge. And, the way that these two teams are playing, it could very well come down to something like that, where these two teams finish the regular season with the same record. And if that's the case, then, it would come down to that tiebreaker. And so, there is definitely it would be so huge to get this win tomorrow, because then you can feel good knowing that, worst case scenario, if Giants were to tie the Dodgers and finish the regular season with the same record, that we would win the tiebreaker, thus winning the division. And it would be so nice to win the division. And of course, have home field advantage all throughout the playoffs. And, as we know, at Oracle Park, that atmosphere, that environment, that's going to be so huge to have home field advantage. And if Giants can sustain the best record in all, not just in the National League, but in all of baseball, we will be having home field advantage in the National League all throughout the playoffs. So that's going to be huge. What a game tomorrow. And this can be so much fun. I am so excited right now to see what is going to happen here in September. And, to see for us to get back on track, the the guys that we talked about in the starting rotation. When Alex Wood comes back, seeing Gosman pitch better, and for him, the key, having command of his splitter, and then having Johnny Cueto get back into rhythm. That's going to be huge. And so then when we get to the postseason, we are going to be ready to go, and it's going to be awesome. We are ready to go now. Definitely this Giants team, we have been playing so many intense games. These games right now are like playoff games against the Dodgers. So, the good thing about playing these kind of games is, it makes us battle tested. So we are ready to go, and cannot wait. Dodgers end the year with the Brewers. That is extremely tough for them. That is great news. That is great news for us. That fact that they have to play that Brewers team. And I mean, we saw how good they were firsthand in that 4-game series. Brewers very nearly almost came away with the sweep when you consider that the game we won was a very close game all the way until the bottom of the 8th inning. Let me get some water. So I think that, that's going to be something to watch very closely to see how close the standings are. And I believe we faced the Padres the last 3 games. And, assuming that San Diego is going to be chasing that wild card spot, that they are going to be, trying their best to get into the postseason. So I think the final 3 games of the year are setting up to be very, very interesting for both the San Francisco Giants and seeing who the Dodgers playing the Brewers there. So what a way for the way the season is going to end, and cannot wait to see how all of it is going to play out. I still believe the San Francisco Giants can win this division, can win the National League West. And so let's do it. Let's finish out this September very strong, and let's win this last game against the Dodgers tomorrow. Let's do it, Giants fans. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Beat LA. Beat LA. Beat LA. Dodgers have Cardinals fighting for a wild card spot. Brewers, that could be easily be games that would not come easy, I hope. Absolutely. The fact that they still got to play the Cardinals as well. Those are going to be tough games. So, and we saw the Rockies. They took 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers last weekend. So, the Dodgers, they're beatable. They are beatable. As we, they're not invincible. And so, we can take them down. And we have been doing a really good job of that the past couple of series, beating up on them and just winning some insane, crazy ball games. I mean, the games that we have seen between these two teams this year, Giants and Dodgers, the rivalry has just been so intense, so spectacular. There's nothing like it. The best rivalry in all the sports, in my opinion, without a doubt. Currently at 10, San Jose State University and our football team lost to USC by a score of 30-7 at the LA Memorial Coliseum, and it was so heartbreaking to see. We'll bounce back from the defeat. Sorry to hear that, Chardell, for your school, for San Jose State University. Best of luck moving forward, and you guys are going to bounce back strong. And so, taking a look in September, we are in September baseball. What a time right now. Giants, unfortunately tonight with the loss, we are now tied for first place. But the good news, we can come back out tomorrow, get a win, and win series and be back up game in first place. And so that's going to be the key. We can do it tomorrow. And before we are going to be wrapping up the post-game show here shortly. But before, as always, we are going to get to our picks of the game. And so I would love to hear who you're taking as pick of the game. If you haven't already shared your pick of the game, would love to hear who you're taking. Appreciate that, everyone. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Appreciate that. And for my pick of the game, first, let's have some great shout outs. We got Chris Bryant with a big game. He goes 2 for 4, hitting 269. Posey with a big game, 3 hits in the game. He got the big RBI single. Posey is hitting 305 on the season. And for the bullpen, you seeing Caleb Berger out there pitching very well. That was great to see. And so for my pick of the game, I'm going to take Buster Posey as my pick of the game, going 3 for 3 and got that big RBI single. And seeing Posey looks like he is red hot right now. Him getting hot down the stretch, that's going to be huge. And to see him carry that into the playoffs, into the postseason. So a big, big game tonight for Buster Posey. 3 hits. You love to see it. What a game for him. So I'm going to take Buster Posey as my pick of the game. Absolutely spectacular. What a great game. And unfortunately tonight, Giants lose a really tough one. And so would love to hear your thoughts and reactions out there. All Giants fans, all what did you think of this game? If you happen to be watching this stream later, would love to hear your thoughts and reactions in the comment section. And want to say thank you everyone so much for checking into the post-game show tonight. But before we wrap up, let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm. Let's smash the like button. Thank you so much, everyone, for all of your support. I really appreciate it. It really helps out the channel. All half a second of your time to smash that thumbs up button. And this feedback really helps out the channel big time. This feedback lets YouTube know that this video is relevant. So then YouTube knows to recommend this video to as many San Francisco Giants enthusiasts and baseball enthusiasts out there. So thank you so much, everyone. Really appreciate that. And if you haven't done so, definitely consider subscribing to the channel. If you enjoy these San Francisco Giants live post-game shows and you would like to stay up to date with more San Francisco Giants content, be sure to smash that notification bell so you can be notified when I'm putting out a new video. Thank you so much, everyone. Again, really appreciate all of your support. Series left for the Giants is the Braves coming to San Francisco. Yep, and I think, playing, when you look at the schedule, Diamondbacks, Padres are going to be tough. Diamondbacks aren't going to be tough, but, we do have some, we're going to play the Rockies. So we are playing some pretty beatable teams. Braves, they're going to be very tough. Padres are going to be tough. And Rockies in Colorado, that will be tough. We definitely, I think, we won't take these lightly and know that we can go in, play great baseball. And I expect us to finish out September very strong. And we can still win this division. We can still take first place and win the National League West. Let's do it, Giants fans. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Let's see. You should come to watch a San Jose State football game in San Jose. I've done some massive renovations. That sounds awesome, Chardell. I'll definitely have to check it out sometime. That would be awesome. Taking Webb, Logan Webb pitched. That would absolutely awesome. Chris Bryant with a big game. Buster Posey, fantastic picks of the game. Bryant with the multi-hit game, and Posey with 3 hits in the game and got the big RBI single. Fantastic picks of the game. Thank you, everyone, so much. Appreciate all of your support. Smash that like, smash the subscriber button. Hope everyone has a great night. And before we wrap up, if you see my good friend Eric, the legend, Hum Baby Baseball, if you see him live right now, go show him some love, show him some support over there on the Giants postgame show. Be sure to check out his channel for some incredible San Francisco Giants content. Check out Eric at Hum Baby Baseball. Go check him out if you happen to see him live. Appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Hope everyone has a great rest of your night. We'll get him tomorrow. Unfortunately, tonight, Giants with the rough loss, but we'll bounce right back. We have proven we are the most resilient team in all of baseball. So we're going to shake this one off. We are looking forward to the future. Past is behind us. We are ready to go. I hope everyone has a great night. Thank you so much again, everyone. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Stay blessed, everyone. Take care. And beat LA.